Hi, Henny, how are you? It's Teknikolour, and Happy New Year! I have a fun video planned for you today, and it's another look at my Around the World Legacy Challenge. Specifically, I would like to show you Jet Windom, my Generation 7 sim, his mansion in Del Sol Valley. So let's check it out. So here we are in the Pinnacles of Del Sol Valley, and this is where my Generation 7 sim, Jet Windom, currently resides. And he is actually pregnant at the moment. So I am very much in need of baby names. But I thought I would just show off his build. I may do a speed build of this house in the future, but it was a lot of footage. So I thought we could just do a cute little tour right now. So you actually enter Jet's house over here. You go up this little hill and you see this massive wall of windows. And then you come through this door over here, which actually leads into the entire backyard and this wraparound porch moment, which we will see in a moment. But you go through this actual front door into the house and everything is wide open. We have this garden area that has the skylights above and all of these windows just like letting light pour in. We have this staircase to the second floor, which is not fully furnished. I did have the money for it this time, but it didn't quite make sense to furnish it, which more on that later. On the left side, of course, is the living room area as well as the dining room, which does have its own little bar tucked away back here. Through these doors is the kitchen. And I do actually have a whole space that is furnished for a butler who we did have hired. And then we ended up saying goodbye to because he really didn't do anything. But this is the butler's kitchen that also has a fur ball on the floor, apparently. And most of the cooking is done in here. We do have a maid. I don't know. Jet's been doing his own cooking because the butler was just broken. I have this wraparound bookshelf moment over here. And here you can actually see my sim, Jet Windom, his immortal cat Pickles, and his new husband, Makoto, over here. And this, of course, is just a little relaxation area, little entertainment space. So we have a dance floor, we have the music spot, and we also have some reading spots as well. Through this door is Jet's office, and I think that this is very, very celebrity feeling. This feels very luxurious to me, and he's got this nice little desk here, and he's got those windows from For Rent that just look out, and it just feels, to me, it just feels very fancy. It feels very rich. And I think he would definitely have this office that's kind of hidden by these plants out here, this landscaping. So you might not know that he's actually in his office, but there he is and he can look out. This doorway actually leads onto the other side of the balcony, and there is also through this door a gym that we have fully set up for a treadmill, for weights, and this just looks out over his expansive backyard with that fabulous The Pinnacles view of Del Sol Valley. And then we also have mirrors here, just so this is a well-lit space, and you could do yoga in front of the mirror. And through here, Jet actually has his own little sauna, which he has spent some time in. I really did not have any gameplay experience with the saunas, and he's actually used the space a fair amount, and it's been kind of fun to have as part of my game. These doors lead back out into the kitchen. And this door over here is for the half bath, which I have as a little darker of a space. And I just wanted it to be a cute little half bath. This doorway actually leads down into the butler space, which I don't know if I'll just get rid of this because, again, the butler did not really do anything. So if we go down into the basement here, you can see there is just a little jukebox. And then, of course, this is the front door. and you go into the butler's kitchen. And these I actually have as those lamps with a window, so it looks like there's light down here, but we are in the basement. This, of course, is the little private bathroom in here. And then through here is the actual living space. So there's a TV, there's a bed, there's a dresser, and of course, another lamp letting in daylight. Going out these back doors, you can see the entire backyard. So of course, over to the right, we do have this dining area. To the left is just more landscaping that brings you to the entrance. But down here, I actually have 2 stairways. So this one brings you down into just a grassy, fenced-in backyard that I intend to get a dog in the future. But of course, right now we only have Pickles, the immortal cat, and she does not really take advantage of this space. Through here, there's like a little gate to get into the pool area. And you can see the waterfall into the pool. I tried to make a moment that felt very infinity pool. I think it looks really good, and I think it just really works for this space. Then of course we have 2 fire pits. We have one over here and then one tucked away in the back over here, and just a little bar setup. So you can come down here, you can eat, and just more entertaining space, more dining space. And this was just a really, really fun backyard to work on. Heading up these stairs will bring you into the 2nd floor. And this, of course, is where he's got the primary bedroom. We have a little fish tank in here, which I have not yet filled up. And there is a place for Pickles, and there's just a little ottoman here. I will be moving in Jet's parents, hopefully. They don't have much time left. And of course, Jet himself is pregnant right now, so we will have a baby on the way. So if you have baby names, please give me some ideas. But this room over here, which is not furnished, has its own little balcony space over here, but there's just a little walkway here that wraps around that will give his mom and dad some of their own little reading space out here that they can look out onto the front yard. But then of course, going down here, you can see down into the little garden. Then through here, there's just some more space to just hang out. There's of course some decor over here. And through here, another little area to just hang out with friends and just talk. It is warmed. And then this room that you see right here is actually going to be the baby's room. So this will be Jet's child's room. And no name, of course. I don't have a name yet. And we got to figure that out by Thursday's stream. So good luck to me, I guess. And then this, of course, does lead into Jet's room. But I will go through the front because we made this little area on stream. So it's a little hallway that leads you into the baby's room and then into Jet's room, the primary bedroom. But I just think that this is really beautiful. It's this little small rounded little entryway that is mirrored and has this light back here, the neon light that I think just is perfect for a celebrity. So he's got his own like little living room inside his bedroom, and I actually made these speakers that are custom. So I'm actually using small little debug items and then one of those lights on the side, and I just duplicated it on either side of the TV to try to be its own little stereo. But we have his own little couch over here, which is a bunch of those beautiful Lovestruck seats all put together. This leads into his primary bathroom, where he's got his own little tub on the side. He has this absolutely fabulous double shower that does, of course, look out into the fabulous view back here. But on the other side is a mirror, so it's fully private. So he doesn't have anyone peeping in on him, even though, of course, the Sims don't really care about privacy, do they? We have his own double sink over here, and then through here is the toilet room. You can see his part of the balcony that he will share with his parents over here. And then, of course, his own little bedroom space. Now, Jet Windom is going to be a bit promiscuous. He's already been a bit promiscuous already. And he's probably not really going to have a fairy tale ending like most of the Sims in my Legacy Challenge so far. So we have him with the vibrating heart bed. We have this artwork on the wall in front of the mirrors. I did actually want to put a mirrored ceiling, but for gameplay purposes, I decided to go against it and we made this mirrored wall. But of course, he's got that view back there and he can head down here, and then there is his kids' room over here, and then he can easily get over to his parents over there. It's just a lovely little space for him to put all of his clothes and just his own little space. And this, I think, has been such an incredible build for me because at this point I've been doing a lot of modern builds, and in the past I've not really spent a lot of time doing that. And it was very interesting to just go all in. Like, for instance, over here, this landscaping, we have our little shark pond. And then these are actually debug items that I just put landscaping into. And I really like the way that it looks. I was not expecting it to really come together like this, especially because we're in Del Sol Valley and this grass is very green. And it doesn't really match the grass around it, but I think it fits in. I've also added in some rocks everywhere, and this house, I will say, I did use an actual house that exists for inspiration. This is the Ranch Mines Red Rocks in Phoenix, Arizona. I thought that this was a very beautiful home, and I just wanted to make it my own in a way. So you can see that there are things that are a little bit different, and I think it's very interesting how I was able to add this into The Sims in my own way. But this is what I came up with as my inspiration piece, and I will say that this place is absolutely beautiful. This was the before, and then of course this is the after, and I just think it is charming. It is very modern. It is very Jet Windom, and it feels very celebrity-fied. It feels very much a place where a celebrity would live, and I'm just very thrilled with the way that I was able to use this as my inspiration and bring it into The Sims. I did take some inspiration from the inside as well, which you can see down here. I really wish I could have found a way to like make this the living room and get this to work. I might do this in a future build because I just think that this looks fabulous, and I wanted to recreate this little bookshelf area, so that's why we have the bookshelves downstairs behind the butler's pantry. And I don't know, I just thought that this house was beautiful, and I really wanted something that felt so out of my comfort zone and so different from anything else I would be building here in the Pinnacles. So I only have one other mansion to show you, so I'll have to do that soon. So more on that later, but for right now, I will leave you with Jet Windom and his beautiful, beautiful mansion in the Pinnacles of Del Sol Valley. I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I really appreciate you watching this video if you have stuck with me this far. If you'd like to see more content like this, of course, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. But if you'd like to see more Sims content and non-Sims content, I do stream pretty much every single day over on my Twitch channel, which is where I built this. So if you want to see things like Sims building, or you want to see Sims gameplay like my Legacy Challenge, or if you want to see other games, right now we've just started Epic Mickey Rebrushed, which is very exciting. And also kind of scary. But then again, I kind of get scared by every game. But I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.